In Switzerland, health insurance is compulsory, unlike in the UK where health insurance is optional. You
your friend, you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Wendu. I'm a content creator that lives in Zurich, Switzerland. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, don't make it your last. Click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a video. If you're my returning subscriber, you are so welcome. Thank you so much for always stopping by. I know as content creators it is not easy to always watch other content creators, but I really appreciate you. If you're a passerby and you find this video interesting, help me to share it, help me to like, help me to turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post videos and content like this. Yes, so in today's video I am going to be talking about health insurance in Switzerland. Being someone that grew up in Nigeria, all my life I lived in Nigeria, health insurance was something I never heard about. Growing up in Nigeria is something that is not common, except if you work for companies or organizations that provide health insurance as part of your coverage. So growing up in Nigeria, and you only pay for medication or hospital bills only when you go to hospital. So you can realize my shock at the first time I was trying to apply for a Swiss visa and I was asked to get health insurance in Nigeria before I go for my visa application. It was a shock to me because I have never gotten an insurance before. I rarely even fall ill growing up in Nigeria. I think I only went to Nigeria hospital once or twice that I can remember all my life. So when I heard the word health insurance, I said, what is health insurance? I am not in Switzerland yet. Why am I buying health insurance while I was in Nigeria? But that was just to safeguard you in case if something happened when you are here on holiday. So if you're going to apply for a Swiss visa, one of the requirements for you is health insurance. Don't be scared. It's just for you to get it in case if you come here and you fall ill. It happened to me once, I think in 2014, when my mom came to visit. She fell ill and we had to bring her to the hospital, and luckily for us she had a health insurance and most of the cost was covered by the health insurance she got in Nigeria. So if you're coming to Switzerland for the first time or you live in Switzerland, health insurance is something that drains a lot of people. The prices is based on your age and your health status. So if you have a lot of health complications, your health insurance will be higher than the normal. If you have less complication and you have less tendencies of going to the hospital, your health insurance will be lower. So in Switzerland, health insurance is compulsory, unlike in the UK where health insurance is optional. You can decide to use the NHS and you don't have a health insurance except your company demand that you get one. But in Switzerland, health insurance is a must. For you to live in Switzerland, for you to come and visit Switzerland, you must have a health insurance. For me, what are the advantages of having health insurance? For me, I find that some of the advantages of health insurance is that you might fall ill when you are broke. There are certain times of the month where you have finished paying your bills and you don't really have much. And imagine if you fall ill, you have to go to the hospital and pay for your medications. That is going to be expensive. But when you have your health insurance, you are able to call up your doctor anytime and make an appointment, and there is always space. In Switzerland, you make a doctor's appointment within 2-3 days, they have dates for you. They give you to walk in to see your doctor because of the health insurance that you pay, and they make sure that there is enough and sufficient medical personnel in the country to handle your cases. If there are emergencies, there are specialists. We have big hospitals, well-equipped hospitals in Switzerland, that when you're going there, you're not scared to say, I cannot afford this hospital or this surgeon will not attend to me. No, you have your health insurance, and your health insurance covers all your health costs, your medication, and a lot of ill health that might arise in the future. But for me, one of the things I don't like about the health insurance, for me, I think the health insurance company, if in a year you didn't go to the hospital, considering what you pay, like for me personally, I pay 349 Swiss franc every month on health insurance, and I barely go to the hospital. So at the end of the month, why don't the insurance company call me and give me at least 50% of the money that I paid for my franchise or my premium? I don't know why they do it, but I asked a question and they said they keep it in case. You never can tell if something happened that require a lot of money. So in your premium, you have already saved up the cost to cover for if you want to do surgery, you have an emergency emergency, there is an illness that happened to you, you are not bothered or worrying about trying to raise money or solicit for money to pay your bills. I know a lot of people in Nigeria, if you go on Instagram, you will see cases of sick people that people are coming to solicit for money for their medical attention. If you look abroad here, or Switzerland for example, nothing health wise, even if it's cancer that happened to somebody, they would never come out to solicit for help. Because why? They have paid insurance all their life, and it is your right as a citizen, it is your right as a resident of Switzerland to get good health care when you need it. So nobody comes on social media to solicit for help because they need to go on dialysis, they need to do chemotherapy, they need to do a lot of things. Nigeria, you pay from your pocket. Like right now is I have someone in the hospital right now, and for every medication they have to buy, they have to write it, give it, and go and buy it outside and bring it to the hospital. From the glove to the needle to the medication to the everything that is being used in the hospital for a patient, the patient literally have to go and buy it and bring to the doctors. I don't know where Nigeria is going to. So that is the reason why I am coming here to explain. I don't know if it's going to be possible. I think it's going to be very, very impossible for Nigeria to implement a law that says health insurance is compulsory. I think when they do that, it is going to reduce the rate of how people fall sick and hospital neglect them. Nigeria is a country where somebody falls sick and the doctor will say you have to put down a down payment before they even touch this person. I don't know if it's against the practice or the ethics of medics for you, a medical doctor, to see a sick person. There was a time I went to Nigeria hospital. A patient was actually on stretcher, and I think the person had an accident. The doctor is saying before they could treat, they should go and get a police report that person had an accident. That is really, really alarming. And I think that is why there is high rate of mortality in Nigeria, because Nigeria is a country where people literally, before they go to the hospital, you know that it have reached the payment stage, like the stage of there's no going back before people go to hospital. But here I can decide I have allergy right now. If I look 2-3 days and my allergy is not subsiding, I'll just call my doctor and walk into the doctor. They'll give me medication, they prescribe some antihistamine for me, and I will drink. In Nigeria, instead, because of we don't have health insurance or good hospitals or cheap medication, people will just go to the pharmacy and mix up nonsense and just chuck it in. All these things we're drinking are causing a lot of liver and kidney infections in Nigeria. The rate of cancer in Nigeria is becoming alarming. The rate of liver and kidney infection is becoming alarming. Some of these pharmacists, or some of these chemists as we call them in Nigeria, they are not trained. You just go there and they, hey, Chibike chemist, Chibike will just mix anything and give to you. He doesn't care. He doesn't know what he's mixing. He doesn't know the dosage. He just mix it for you and give you. Chibike that is an illiterate. You will trust Chibike and take the medication and swallow it down your throat. What are we causing? And at the end of the day, we're causing a lot of harm to our body. It's so sad to see this. So for me, I just think that Nigeria should at least implement health insurance and make it cheap for people to be able to pay. So that way people pay and they can start treating themselves before it gets to the stage of no return, the stage where it's a do or die affair. And that really breaks my heart, really. I was on Instagram and I saw a video of a woman or a girl. I don't know what happened to her. But if you see her body is literally decaying, and she was coming to solicit for help, to seek medical attention. Can you imagine if we had health insurance, compulsory health insurance in Nigeria, how the life of people will be alleviated and the pain of people will be taken away. So this is where I'm going to come to the conclusion of this video. I hope you enjoy it. Click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I create content like this. Thank you so much. Stay safe and God bless you. Bye.